Hello guys, so we are back again, and in this session we are going to continue with the work which we have started in the previous video, which was doing questions on implicit functions so that you can get grip on implicit functions. But before starting the session, I want to say that please subscribe the channel so that we can bring some more engineering content to you guys, so that you don't need to uh, depend on the college only for getting good marks. Okay, you can learn from these videos effectively for gate and for your engineering both. Now let's take the questions. So the first question which we are going to take is this question: given x power 4 plus y power 4 plus z power 4 plus z square y square x square equals to 0, find dou y by dou x and dou z by dou x. Now this question I'm going to first, what we are going to let f of x comma y comma z is equals to now you should know, do it in separate rough page. What you need to find, it is dou y by dou z. What will be minus fz by fy. Similarly, dou z by dou x will be what? Minus fx by fz. So these two things you need to find out and then divide them and get your answer. So let's do this. Partially differentiate f of x comma y comma z with respect to z. We get dou f by dou z is nothing but this will become 0, 4z cube 2z x square y square. Secondly, what we are going to get here is, if I differentiate with respect to y, this will differentiate, right? We are going to get this thing. Now dou y by dou z is equals to minus fz by fy is nothing but minus dou f by dou z into dou z by dou x, which is this thing, which is nothing but 4z cube plus 2z x square y square, the whole by 4y cube plus 2yz square x square. Now what we can do, take z common. Okay, can we take z common from here? Can we take z common from here? Just think. So we cannot take z common here, but we can take z common from the top and y common from the bottom, which will be, okay, this is just a little bit manipulation just for getting a good answer. We are not going to get involved in all that stuff. We are going to mind with our own business. You are going to write here from 1 and 2, which you will say this is 1 and this is 2. Similarly, what you are going to do is do this thing. With respect to x is what? Call it 3. sorry, with respect to z. Okay, we already have do we have already with respect to we got z. Okay, we already have, we don't need to write this. So dou f by dou z is nothing but 4z cube plus 2z square x square y square from 1. Now what we want, dou z by dou x, it is nothing but you will substitute the values, which will be 4x cube plus 2xz square y square the whole by this value, which is 4z cube plus 2z x square y square. You will mention here from 1 and 3 and take whatever common and you will get your answer. Now we are done with this problem. This was very simple problem. There was not even application of chart drawing, okay, or anything stuff. Although from the starting only there was no application of chart, but for your understanding I had drawn the chart. Okay, you can do implicit function question directly, just you need to know this formula. Okay, and I have told you the trick, which is in the denominator will, which derivative with respect to that function will come in the top, and same, and the top one will come in the bottom. Now let's move on to the next question. The next question which we are going to take is this question, which says if x power x, y power y, z power z equals to c, show that dou square z by dou x dou y equal to minus x log ex the whole power minus 1 at x equals to y equals to z. So we need to prove this thing. What we can do is first we can say from the required proof, okay, we can make out that x and y are independent variables and z is a dependent variable. Okay, will be a dependent variable. So it indirectly means that z will be differentiable whenever we differentiate with respect to the whenever we differentiate the above function, we will differentiate z also, because it is just in present in terms of x and y, where x and y are independent variables. Now in this type of question, whenever this multiplication and exponential appears, what you have to do, first you have to write the given equation whatever they have given, taking logarithm on both sides. What we are going to get, x log x, y log y. Okay, I'm directly doing this step because it is just time wastage step. You have done it in your class 12 so many times. Now what we are going to get, this is nothing but, listen, dou z by dou y when differentiated with respect to x, we get this thing. So what we can do, we can find them separately and multiply and get this result simply. So partially differentiate this, I will call as what? Call it as 1 with respect to x. If I do that, I will get x by x plus log x. This will become 0. This will be z by z plus log z, and this will be 0 into dz by dx. Don't forget this, because z is in terms of x and y. 1 plus log z plus 1 plus log z, log x plus 1 plus log z is equals to, here it will be dz by dx, this whole Now what we are going to do is that equal to 0, we are going to get dz by dx value as minus 1 plus log x the whole by 1 plus log z. Call it 2. Now what we are going to do, partially differentiate one with respect to y. We are going to get, this will become 0, this will become y by y plus log y. Similarly here it will be z by z plus log z into dz by dy. So we are going to get dz by dy. You can even write similarly and directly get 1 plus log. Here it will be d log y 1 plus log z. So we got these two things. Hope you have understand what we are getting. 1 plus log y the whole upon 1 plus log z. Okay, so we got this. We will call it as 3. What our main thing is, to get dou square z by dou x dou y, we need to just multiply this, which is dou z by dou x into dou z by dou y. Okay, differentiate. Let's don't multiply d by dx of what dz by dy. We have to differentiate this. What I'm telling. Okay, we will differentiate this dou z by dou y. Do we have dou z by dou y? Dou z by dou y, yes we have. If I do the differentiation with respect to x, it will be, let me substitute the value. I will take minus outside. 1 plus log y the whole plus 1 plus log z. What we are going to get is 1 plus log z the whole square. Here it will be 1 plus log z into this. Its differentiation will be 0 since we are differentiating minus. What we are going to get here is 1 plus log y into 1, this will become 0, 1 by z into dz by dx. So we are done with this thing. This will become plus, and finally we are going to left with 1 plus log y into plus into, if we substitute dz by dx value, it will again become minus, and dz by dx is what? 1 plus log x the whole by 1 plus log z the whole cube. This will become whole cube. Finally what we are getting, put x equals to y equals to z. If I do this and this will cancel out, I am going to finally left with 1 plus what we are going to get here, 1 by z will be there still. This will be 1 by z, and here it will be 1 by x. I am writing all in terms of x because what I want to prove is in terms of x. So 1 by x, this I can write as log e to the base e plus log x, which if I modify we can write it as, log ex. Don't you think, using the property, if I take all the things outside, this one is minus, outside it was minus, it will be x log ex the whole power minus 1. So we are done with this problem. Hope you can directly make out that we have proved, hence proved. So we are done with this problem. So let's move on to the next problem. You have to just make out what are the dependents and what are the independent variables. Here the next question which we are going to take is this. So the next question which we are going to take is this question, which is, if x square into y power y into z power z equals to c, so that dou square z by dou x square minus 2xy dou square z by dou x into dou y plus dou square z by dou y square equals to 2 into x square minus 2 by x into 1 plus log x at x equals to y equals to z. From the required proof, we can tell x and y are independent dependent variables while z is a dependent variable. We know the equation given x power x, y power y, z power z equals to c. Taking logarithm on both sides, what we are going to get? X log x, y log y, z log z equals to log c. Now partially differentiate, call it as 1 with respect to x. What we are going to get? X by x plus 0 plus z by z plus log z into dou z by dou x. We are going to get dou z by dou x as nothing but 1 plus, here it will be one more term, log x. So we are going to get minus 1 plus log x the whole by 1 plus log z. After doing this, what we are going to get is, after doing this we got this value, we will call it as 2. Then now partially differentiate 1 with respect to y. If I partially differentiate 1 with respect to y, what I am going to get? I am going to get similar thing, dou z by dou y will be nothing but minus 1 plus log y the whole by 1 plus log z. Call it as 3. Next thing is partially differentiate 2 with respect to x. If I do this, I am going to get dou square z by dou x square, which is nothing but dou by dou x square. Dou by dou x, minus sign will be outside, dou z by dou x. Dou z by dou x value we know. If I differentiate it, 1 plus log z is the bottom square into 1 plus log z. Since we are differentiating, it will become 1 minus 1 plus log x into 1 by z into dou z by dou x. Right, here it will be minus sign. If I substitute dou z by dou x value, I am going to get the final thing left as 1 plus log z this will become plus 1 plus log x the by z the whole square. Dou z by dou x, dou z by dou x is nothing but 1 plus log x the whole square into 1 plus log z, which will indirectly give me a hint what I am to do. Log z the whole square, 1 plus log z the whole square. If I cross multiply, I am going to get z 1 plus log z the whole square plus 1 plus log x the whole square, which is going to give me z into 1 plus log z the whole cube. Further on, if you see, if I minus sign is outside, if I do one thing, this is 1 by z, this is, it was 1 by log x, so it will be 1 by x, so it will be 1 by x here, then here it will be x. Now put x equals to z equals to y. If you put that, this square will cancel out with this. I am going to get minus 2x into 1 plus log x the whole log x. So this is my dou square z by dou y square dou x square. Now partially differentiate 3 with respect to y. We will get dou square z by dou y square, which will be nothing but minus dou by dou z by dou y, which will give you, finally we are going to left with z into 1 plus log z the whole cube. Similarly, okay, I'm going to write similarly, which will give, allow me to write the answer fast, which will be minus, height will be z into 1 plus log z the whole square plus y into 1 plus log y the whole square. If I do, my final answer will be 2x upon x into 1 plus log x. Call it as A, call it as B. Now our next job is partially differentiate y with respect to x. So partially differentiate y. So 3 with respect to x, which gives me dou square z by dou x dou y, which will be nothing but dou by dou x into, minus will be outside, 1 plus log y the whole upon 1 plus log z. This will be nothing but, if you simplify, you are going to get 1 plus log z the whole square minus outside what you can see here, 1 plus log z into, if you differentiate this, you are going to get 1 by y into d into this will be constant, so it will become 0 minus. Finally we are going to move on to this, which will be 1 plus log y will be as it is. This will be 1 by z into dz by dy, as you can see, dz by dx. So you can clearly make out, if this will be 0, this will become plus, but due to this value dou z by dou x, which is 1 plus log y into 1 plus log x the whole z into 1 plus log z the whole cube. You can clearly see that they at x equals to y equals to z, what I'm going to get is, this will cancel out, I'm going to left with x 1 plus log x, right? I'm going to left with this thing 1 by, which is my dou square z by dou x dou y value. Now what we are going to do, multiply throughout by minus 2xy, multiply throughout by minus 2xy, giving me minus 2xy dou square z by dou x dou y is nothing but plus 2x square, it will become, since x equals to y equals to z, into x into 1 plus log x will be there, which will cancel out, give me final 2 into 1 plus log x. If I put all these values, I have one value as minus 2 by x log x, one value more as minus 2 1 upon 1 plus log x, which will give me finally the value as okay guys. So we are getting this value, we have this value, which is 2 upon 1 plus log x after multiplying, and we have these two values. Okay, here it will be z square, because these two when multiplied will give me z square, then this answer will come. I think I don't wrote that step only, this will be z square. Now if I add on all the things, I am going to left with minus 4x into 1 plus log x into plus 2 by 1 plus log x. Here if multiply and divide by x, I am going to get what? I am going to get, here it is wait, here we multiplied by 2x square, right? And here it was only z, so 1x will be left, which will be this. When we try to make it same, it will become x square by x, and since if the denominator are same, I can write x into 1 plus log x. We can take 2 common, which will left me x square minus 2. So which is the required proof? As you can see, the question was a bit long, lengthy, okay, and I know, yes, it is very difficult question, but engineering mathematics involves this type of question only, so hence proved. In the next session, we are going to end this topic and move on to Euler's theorem. Till then, revise this question. Thank you.